I'm sure seeing all the preparations for Sadashivoham, seeing all the videos, the, the pictures, we are all excited for the D-Day, the 1st of December 2016. Where a really blessed group of devotees are going to be blessed with the darshan of Sadashiva, with the experience of Sadashiva, with the experience of oneness with Sadashiva. Now, as we are leading up to the D-Day of Sadashivoham 2016, we have a lot to share with all of you. All the preparations that are going on, all the things that are happening here in Sadashiva's home as we get ready for a first time, a spiritual blast on the planet Earth for Sadashivoham 2016. I have been blessed enough to be the Inner Awakening Program Coordinator for 36 Inner Awakenings in the last 5 years. And I can say, of all the Inner Awakenings that I have coordinated, they are nothing close to the amount of preparations that are happening here, amount of things, amount of spiritual alchemy products that Swamiji is getting ready for all of us to be released during Sadashivoham 2016. And we always used to feel organizing one inner awakening is equivalent to arranging 100 marriages. And Sadashivoham 2016 preparations are equivalent to arranging or organizing 100 inner awakenings. So the group of us here, Adinavasis, Sannyasis, the Nithyananda Yogam participants, who have been very fortunate to be living in the breathing space of Swamiji, witnessing all the preparations that are going on here to give us the experience of Sadashivoham. We really wanted to take some time to share with all of you how this whole preparations are going on leading to Sadashivoham 2016. So we kindly requested Swamiji, and Swamiji said, why not? So he said, why postpone? Just come today and share. So today we are going to very blissfully, with so much of joy, we are going to share with all of you all the preparations that are going on here in various different departments, in various different aspects, in various different dimensions for the Sadashivoham 2016.
Nithyanandam. So as Manyanatma Swami has said, the preparations going on for this Sadashivoham 2016 are huge, and I haven't coordinated 36 inner awakenings, but I've attended quite a few, and as she said, I agree completely. Nothing like this has ever happened before. No preparation to this magnitude has been witnessed on planet Earth, not just here. The way Swamiji is personally micromanaging every detail of this program preparation is something that's blowing all of our minds. Truly, he is micromanaging the macrocosm and also micromanaging the microcosmic details of that macrocosm. So what we've been witnessing and also experiencing is huge. And one thing that I've heard so many people repeat in the Adinam is that as the buzz is growing for Sadashivoham, we ourselves are getting click after click after click, experience after experience after experience. Doing the preparatory work itself is a process. And besides that process, Swamiji is also gifting us processes in which we get to experience the spiritual alchemy products. So from the jnananjana to the garbhas, we can already see the tremendous effect these are having And it's unimaginable, unfathomable, what it's going to be like when 2016 people are here working with at least 20 of these products. Just with a couple hundred of us here working with 2 of these products, we've seen a great change. So I'd like to invite some who have expressed a desire to share what they've experienced so far in this preparatory work to please come to the stage, and we'll share with those who are eagerly anticipating Sadashivoham 2016 just a small glimpse of what's going on behind the scenes to prepare this great spiritual blast.
So let's give a good hand for all the people who are coming up on the stage to share their experience. See, I would like to start the sharing myself. Swamiji told in the glimpses of Sadashivoham, your journey to Sadashivoham itself will give you a glimpse of the state of Sadashivoham. And I'm sure all the residents of the Adinam here, all the sannyasis, all the Nithyananda Yogam participants, all the Gurukul Balasans, all of us will agree. We are all getting a glimpse of Sadashivoham literally every day as we prepare for Sadashivoham 2016. Just this very journey, as we prepare the ground, as we prepare to receive, to welcome all the participants, to host all the Sadashivoham participants here, and just living up to what Swamiji wants to deliver, what Swamiji wants all the Sadashivoham participants to experience in these 21 days. That itself is an amazing journey for all of us, and I'm sure all of us here will agree. The last 1.5 months has been one of the most intense, joyful and blissful times we have ever spent around Swamiji, we have ever spent in the Adinam. And I'm sure all of you who are just waiting out there to take your flight here to come and experience Sadashivoham are having a glimpse of Sadashivoham already, and we are all joining you in having that glimpse here, as we are blessed to be around Swamiji, living around Swamiji in this whole journey of preparing for Sadashivoham. So I now request all the participants and Adinavasis, the Nithyananda Yogam participants on the stage to share your experience.
Nithyanandam, my name is Selva Kumar Nagamaya. I am superannuated from ICMR, Indian Council of Medical Research, as Scientist G. It is not my introduction, it is Swamiji's introduction. It is for last more than 3 months, every day we see what's happening here. The Nithyananda Times and Swamiji is explaining each and every step what is being done for Sadashivoham. That itself is a very great experience. In a government organization, we have never seen for a 21-day program, the preparation is going on for a year, almost a year. And it is really mind-boggling to see. And mind-boggling to see the each and every preparation or what is happening here. See, every day morning after my Pada Puja, I used to get down and walk, and actually I lay few steps on the concrete or the stone slabs that they are laying on it. It is so auspicious. See, 1.2 billion people are there in this country, but only few hundreds are walking on this land, which is going to be Nithyananda Puri, or actually Kailasapuri, I would say. It is such a wonderful feeling. The vision for this program is actually to enrich each and everyone who is a seeker. But what I experience is, it is something, it's a Kailasapuri, the Swamiji has sown the seed for Kailasapuri, so it's a land where we are going to see, or we will be seeing, living in Kailasapuri all the time. And for this Kailasapuri to happen, Swamiji has selected just 100 of us as volunteers out of 13,000 applicants. It is really amazing to see the selection of people. All the categories of people are there, right from administrator, accountants, engineers, lawyers, and even scientists are there in this program to manage and see and what's happening here. And even after the selection of all these germs, the monitoring each and every aspect is something wonderful. It's not by day, hour by hour, or minute by minute, even by second, Swamiji is watching and monitoring what's happening in and around, and is motivating all of us. I would like to share some of my experiences, what I have seen. See, yesterday I went to the Rajya Sabha, where people are preparing the invitation card for all the people to be sent. I simply asked, will you please send an invitation to my temple, or not my temple, the temple in Madipakam where we live. I said, Swamiji, Ayya, don't worry. The invitation will go for 50,000 temples in the country. So then I realized immediately how small I was. Now, immediately after receiving that answer, I felt I am so big. I am so big here, but I am come here, I have asked him for an invitation to my temple. That's really amazing experience. And actually, Swamiji asked me to share or to work with the Sacred Arts University. Actually, as I am a retired scientist, I don't know what's happening here. It's mind-boggling. I cannot comprehend what's happening here. But I said to Ma Jnanatma, whatever I do here, it's divinely. Whatever, even sweeping the floor is divinely here. So I will go to Sacred Arts and work. But actually, if you see, many of the people may know here, but many of them may not know what's happening there. But if you can relate Ujjain Kumbh Mela, then you can relate to Sacred Arts. See the number of deities they decorated there. It is so amazing. Almost of the 1 million people who attended, 25% of them attended Kumbh Mela, our camp. But I can see the glory. I was there in the Tamil Nadu stall for almost 10 days, and I can see the glory of each and everyone who entered. Till they left, we can see the glory. They have never seen such a decoration of deities all in one place. So that is really going to reflect in Sadashivoham. It is not there. We can see much more here in this place. But finally, I would like to conclude. It is a place now we experience, not only myself, my wife, my son, my daughter-in-law, my granddaughter is there in the Gurukul. We are actually experiencing living on Kailashaburi. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Nithyanandam. My name is Ma Nitya Kalikananda, and today I want to share something which recently Swamiji has been sharing, that how Sadashiva himself is preparing for Sadashivoham 2016. If we read the vivid descriptions given in the Agamas, it starts with the mention of Sadashiva seated in Kailasa himself under the sacred banyan tree, and Devi is sitting beside him, and all the rishis, munis, his enlightened disciples are surrounding him. And whatever comes out directly from the mouth of Sadashiva, from his vakra, from his mouth, and which enters the heart of Devi, that is Agama. And Swamiji, I can say from my experience that Sadashiva himself is preparing to reveal all these Agamas to all the participants of Sadashivoham 2016 in all its glory. So all it needs from our side is to have the same inner space to receive the Agama. And Agama is the ultimate authority only because it is coming from the source, from Sadashiva himself. And in the Agamas, Sadashiva is very categorically clear that only when the Sadashiva himself comes down as the Guru Anugraha happens, only then the Shaktis of Sadashiva and the Guru Anugraha, which is his power of liberation, all this manifests only when he comes down in the Guru form. And we are so extremely fortunate to have Sadashiva himself embodied as the Guru happening and taking the Sadashivoham 2016. in the Agamas, all the Shaktis which are expressed and different tantras, I just would like to share a little bit about it. For example, Netra Tantra. This is an Agama where Sadashiva himself is revealing to Devi all the secrets of the third eye, the nature of the third eye, the powers which express, and how Sadashiva projects and liberates people, the living beings, through the third eye. And we can expect that Swamiji himself will be giving those initiations, those powers to the participants of Sadashivoham 2016. And same way, different Agamas, Brigendra Agama, Raurav Agama, all these are direct words of Sadashiva. And like I mentioned, that it is only possible for the Guru energy to express these Shaktis and make us a living experience for all of us. So it is an extreme fortune for all of us, where it is not just going to be a happening of the Purana, the historical happening which we all will be part of, but it's going to be literally the Agamas, the revelations happening again. And it is for us to become part of that and experience, because it is not a happening of a lifetime. It's going to be a culmination of all our lifetimes put together, to be at the feet of Sadashiva himself and experience the glory of Sadashiva. It is so important to understand also that all the experiences which Swamiji himself has experienced right from childhood, where being with Arunagiri Yogeshwara himself, Sadashiva himself, and all the experiences which he has brought down with him to give it to all of us, will be expressed in all its glory, all his Apta Pramana experiences from his inner space. And those experiences are directly, not only correlation, but exactly revealed in detail through the complete precision, all the Mandala formations which you will experience, all the Shaktis and the Diksha element. All these things can lead us to the direct space of oneness with Sadashivoham, which will be literally coming from the Shastra Pramana, the ultimate authority. So this is the only place. So, and that Apta Pramana, the experience from the Gurus and the experience of the revelations from the Agamas, and that we can all expect will become Sakshi Pramana, that is the direct experience of all the participants. So these 3-4 things happening at a time is not only rare, I think it's only happening on the planet Earth now. What happened ages back when Sadashiva is seated in Kailasha, now itself we can see that we have the same banyan tree here and Sadashiva seated here. So it just takes, we all need to have the heart, the opening. It is such a beautiful shloka in the Agama where it says that it is received from into the heart of Devi, and all the disciples seated there and receiving. So I welcome everyone to open your heart right now and allow that energy of Sadashiva to enter you, and declare that you will be part of the Sadashivoham, because the whole existence itself is waiting for you to make this happen and experience it.
Nithyananda.
Like a school kid preparing for examination, I am sitting and preparing, reading all the Agamas. See, actually, I got the whole thing directly downloaded by Arunagiri Yogeshwara. He did not teach me systematically, like a step by step. He will give the experience and straight download the Shastra into my system. So now I have to get that same Agama scriptures in printed form and organize it. The part I am going to reveal it to all of you in this Sadashivoham, those Shastra Pramana and Apta Pramana. Please understand, these 4 words need to be understood very clearly. Atma Pramana means my own enlightenment, experience and revelations. Shastra Pramana means what is available in the form of Veda and Agama. Only these 2 can be called as Shastra, nothing else. Puranas are all called only Smritis. So Veda and Agama, that is called Shastra Pramana. Apta Pramana means the enlightened beings who lived earlier, their experiences, the authentic commentaries, interpretations, footnotes, they generated from their experience, that is called Apta Pramana. Shastra Pramana, directly revealed by Sadashiva as Veda and Agamas. Apta Pramana, his close disciples like a Saptarishis, Patanjali, Abhinavagupta, all of their commentaries, interpretations, Bhashya, Vartika, Tika, all that literature, huge authentic literature, that is called Apta Pramana. Whatever is my experience as Atma Pramana, which is elaborately described in Shastra Pramana, which is attested and supported by Apta Pramana, I am making it as Sakshi Pramana to you. As reality. My own experience, Atma Pramana, verified by the Shastra Pramana, concluded, guaranteed by Apta Pramana, which is the disciples and followers and great beings of Shaivite tradition or Sanatana Hindu Dharma. All these three, which is in tune with each other, becoming Sakshi Pramana, reality for you, is Sadashivoham 2016. Literally, I am going to be giving booklets after booklets for every process. For example, Sadashiva Garbha. With that Garbha, you will have a booklet, original Shastra, Shastra Pramana, Atma Pramana, Apta Pramana, a clear description of all these three about the Sadashiva Garbha. And then the Mandala you are going to sit. Clearly it is recorded in Netra Tantra and Mukutagama. The whole Mandala is described. So that Mandala picture and the original verse, what is Shastra Pramana about that Mandala, what is Apta Pramana, like a great enlightened beings of the Sanatana Hindu Dharma, what they spoke and said about it, their interpretations or their experiences, then my own experience, Atma Pramana, will be presented to you and made into Sakshi Pramana. In every step, jnananjana means Shastra Pramana, then Apta Pramana, then Atma Pramana, then how it is going to become Sakshi Pramana for you. Same way, Nithyananda Yoga, Shastra Pramana, Apta Pramana, Atma Pramana, how it is going to be Sakshi Pramana for you. You are going to be given books, manuals, booklets in printed form about everything which is going to be revealed to you. You can take it back and continue to manifest, experience, enjoy. As you know, I don't like the word practice. That's a 4-letter word for me. I always only use the word manifest. Manifest. So everything will be provided for you to continue to manifest even after you go back from the program as Sadashiva himself. See, it's like you can see how the Shastra Pramana, attested by Apta Pramana, becomes Atma Pramana in Guru and becomes Sakshi Pramana in you. It's literally lived. The moment you come, from head to toe, the typical traditional Shaivite attire will be gifted to you. From the dress to the Rudraksha to the Kantamala with jnananjana. And what not. We are preparing for you to experience it, something extraordinary. Something extraordinary. Just get ready. Just get ready to celebrate. That's all I can say.
Nithyananda, my name is Jordan Kremer. I'm from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and I'm a professional hockey player by nature. And when I was first introduced to the spiritual world of meditation and yoga, I kind of thought that my like weightlifting days were over and that I was going to have to put those behind me. But when I came to the ashram or the Adinavasi and learned that Swamiji's actually building one complex right now that's going to be ready for Sadashivoham, a new training facility, and I hear there's another one in the works. I was kind of blown away and taken back, because ultimately, like, that's my dream, you know, to be able to stay here and then to also train and not be pushing that world behind me in a sense, and to see everything that's going on. That like he's saying, he's constantly showering us, and you guys have no idea how much he really is showering us. I mean, and for me, it's like it's a continuous showering. I never thought I'd have the ability to train here, and yet here it is, and he's doing it in such a beautiful way. I mean, Malakamba, when I first heard that word and I saw this brown tall pole made of wood, I was like, okay, what is this, you know? And but when I heard more about it and I learned more about it and then actually experienced it, one, it's an amazing exercise and it's an amazing workout, but two, it's a beautiful, like, spiritual practice. You really do need to respect this one item, this one pole, and it's all about you really harnessing your focus and developing this attentive awareness and creating this entire new structure within your body. I mean, I can say that I've trained my whole life, but I'm working muscles that I'd never thought I would work before, and now today I'm almost certain that, you know, these are the specific muscles that are designed to help awaken Kundalini and radiate and hold the specific enlightenment energy. And so to have that experience and to see how it's all evolving, I mean, there's going to be 25 of these Malakamba poles for Sadashivoham, and I think it was 25 or 26 coaches as well, and to experience this practice and to see it firsthand is truly amazing. And I mean, for me, that's the most exciting thing that I see going on now. Like, obviously there's so many things that are happening that are absolutely grand, but to have this experience and to understand that, you know, Swamiji, he's developed the yogic body himself, but this is how he's showing us, you know, the power of the yogic body and an amazing, I won't say practice, but a way to manifest a yogic body it's truly amazing. And so again, thank you, Swamiji, for, I mean, bringing this to us and sharing this to the world, this ancient practice, and to have us, you know, begin to manifest these powers through the Malakamba.
Nithyanandam, my name is Shanti and I'm from Malaysia and I work as an IT manager. It's very interesting for me because I've attended my first IA in 2013 in Bedadi, and I'm back here again after 3 years. And as I enter in to Bedadi's air, when I inhale and exhale itself, the energy is radiating so powerfully. I practically felt Sadashiva is already there, even just coming back after 3 years. So what I feel in the preparation of this Sadashivoham, I personally feel that every single stone, everything, animal, right to the plants, right to everything is radiating Sadashivoham, regardless the time, space, every corner, until to an extent where I'm not even feeling like I want to go to bed. I'm practically awake. I'm just sleeping like 1 hour. And how does that help me? So many clicks, so many downloads, so many energy that I get where I can feel such a deep inner fulfillment that I'm Sadashiva without even going through the process yet, without even being with Swamiji in courtyard. Any other minutes or second, what I can feel is, oh my God, this is the deep place for everybody to experience. For me, I live in city, nowhere, not even a single point that I can say it can come near to what is this experience. We have only basic, but that basic things overrides everything that I have in my city. You should practically, what you will have experience is every corner, every space of Bidadi, or the word called home. Swamiji says why he chose this place. Now I actually understood. And every deity, every Shivalinga is trying to talk to you, connect to you, making you feel like a god. Whenever I go to temple after the Pada Puja, I could actually speak to every single deity there that they try to tell me what I need to experience here. And I have no heart to even come back for the next session, which is the Kirtan. I just want to sit there and enjoy that moment and that space. And even late night, the other day I tried, maybe this is my imagination, this is my visualization. I sat at 2 o'clock in the morning and it was so quiet, even though the construction is happening, I could feel the same energy. And I tell everyone out there, do not miss this opportunity. You have to experience this. This is the place for you to, within you, outer you, internal and external, everything is here. You just will feel so complete with yourself when you go back. That's all I want to share.
Nithyananam, my name is Bodhana. I'm from Ohio, USA. I'm a teacher and a yoga teacher and a massage therapist. Okay, Nithyananam, I'm going to be sharing two things. First is the manifesting powers. So as you've been hearing again and again in the videos, in the morning trailers, the dimensions of Sadashivoham 2016, first the balasans were prepared by Swamiji with these powers, manifesting powers, and then the Nithyananda Yogam participants got the second round, working directly with the balasans for the powers. So I'm going to share what happened with me with 3 of the products that we tried. So I know many of you have already received your jnananjana and are using it. What happened here is first we got it. A lot of you know it's black and we put our whole fingers in and we had raccoon eyes. So after we put it on, Swamiji said, all right, right now, everything we do as Swamiji is now. Right now, put your blindfolds on and start manifesting powers. So we got into partners, and at that time we were having sheets of paper with drawings on them. So we got into partners, one person had the blindfold, other had the paper. What happened for me is I went first, and the first thing I had, just like Swamiji said, was like I was in a movie, 3D, high definition color, and there was Swamiji. And Swamiji was on a horse. I don't understand any of this. He's on a horse, and he started riding the horse. And somehow I'm in the movie going along with him. Then he shows me a building. So I thought, well, this must be what I'm supposed to say. So I started describing the building. It was stone. It had a tower. It had some kind of door. So I was describing all of this, and my partner said, oh my God, that's exactly it. But what was amazing is on the sheet, it's a white piece of paper with a black drawing. I was seeing the whole thing in 3D, high definition color. But best of all, Swamiji himself was showing it to me. So then in the second round, very similar thing. I said, okay, you know, you cleared my space. Swamiji, show me what I need to see in this. So immediately again, Swamiji's on the horse and he's riding to a field. And it's a big blank field, and I in this dialogue in the 3D movie, I'm saying, what am I supposed to see, Swamiji? And he keeps saying, look. And I'm going, I don't see anything. He keeps like, look, just use your eyes and look and see. That time I didn't actually catch it, what I was going to see. In the end, what was on the picture, I got the whole thing. But talk about the most amazing experience to be having this jnananjana and suddenly be put into this world that I was definitely in and he was definitely in. So that was jnananjana. Now, a few days later, we moved to the granite slab. So I was with a balasant and then one of the leads. And Swamiji had suggested for the first thing that we see a form of him. So our lead and the balasant said, you know, what kind of form? Not like we're telling you, but so she projected the form onto the granite slab. This is the first time I've ever used it. And so we started looking. And what happened for me is immediately I saw Swamiji's face, as it is now, with a beard. And then I started having some sensation in my ears. And then Swamiji started moving back, like perspective-wise, moving back in time and space so that I started seeing his whole figure, the 6-foot form. But then somehow, even though he's moving back in space, perspective-wise getting smaller, it started getting bigger and bigger to where his whole form was taking up, in a way, the whole universe. And then at this point, something started spinning. My perception, it was the universe itself, was just spinning. And then everything, this is the part I don't have words for. Everything just merged and was like, I mean, it was just cosmos, Swamiji, energy, and me. And there was this tremendous pressure and sound sensation going with the whole thing as it was spinning and coming back. So then this is all happening, and the way you see it here is you're seeing it here, but you're not. You're inside of it at the same time. So then the balasant said, okay, let's be done and let's compare visions. So the person who projected asked me to state what I saw. Then she stated it was exactly the same, exactly from the sound, the figure going back, the spinning, the whole world, and Swamiji's magnificent, I don't even know what to call it, his presentation of his divine self to us. The third one was then we did the banyan leaf. So again, we're looking and projecting. And the first time we looked into it, I actually, again, saw Swamiji on a horse. And I thought in my mind, okay, this can't be right. I'm just remembering from the past. So I didn't say anything. And the other people are giving their answers. And my balasant kept saying, come on, what is it, what is it? And I didn't want to say it. I was having so much doubt. I closed my eyes and tried to relax, and again, I saw Swamiji on the horse. So they're saying, come on, time, we want to move on, what's your answer? So finally I just said, horse, and she said, yes, why didn't you say it first? I said, well, there's this thing with Swamiji on the horse, I'm just not sure when it's happening. So anyway, how can that help you when you come to Sadashivoham, because you are all coming to Sadashivoham 2016. When you experience and manifest these powers, you are expressing your divinity, you are understanding your divinity, you feel your divinity. You are Sadashiva at that point, experiencing Sadashivoham. So these were the experiences from manifesting powers. Now I just want to jump quickly to Nithyananda Yoga. So I'm part of the Nithyananda Yoga team, and we're here getting ready for all of you. I know some of you will be coming actually thinking, yay, Nithyananda Yoga every morning, and I know some of you are already strategizing how to not be there every morning. But what I want to tell you is that Swamiji is adding such depth and dimension through the Agamas with Nithyananda Yoga. First of all, Swamiji's told the Nithyananda Yoga participants every day that morning is for Shiva. When we're fresh, that time is for Shiva. That's the time we should be utilizing most of our spiritual energies or putting the manifesting towards spiritual energies. Don't be paying your bills during that time. Do that when you're tired and bored, he says. During that time, only be doing things towards your manifesting powers, towards your own enlightenment. So we have it. first thing that you all do every time you've been to IA is you've done Nithyananda Yoga. But this time, it's a very different context. Just imagine, the first thing you do here is you're on the land itself of Sadashiva. You're in the hall of Sadashiva. You're above the Mercury that's radiating, anchoring, bolting that energy of enlightenment. This practice, Nithyananda Yoga, is not just physical. That's the main thing we want you to understand. It's the practice of loving yourself, becoming divine, and recognizing your own divinity. This can happen every morning when you show up with integrity for Nithyananda Yoga, and just love yourself and practice it. Swamiji's given us so much. Through the Nithyananda Yoga, you'll experience, it's actually where you'll experience the physical anchoring of these powers. Manifesting powers will happen because of doing your Nithyananda Yoga practice. So again, I know all of you are coming to Sadashivoham 2016, and you're going to love the practice. Don't think that you can't do it. We have a practice for a manifesting session for every single one of you. Looking forward to seeing all of you here in Sadashivoham 2016.
Nityanandam. What up, everybody? It's your boy Akshay Agunananda, live in the building from Kailasa. I got a little background on myself. I'm 24 years old. I'm retired from the Maya Matrix, and it feels so good. You should all do it too. Alright, so I got a public service announcement to make. Laser corrective eye surgery is no longer a thing you need. If you do it, you're a complete and utter fool. You're just wasting your time, money, and putting your eyes in jeopardy. Literally, all you need is one day in jnananjana. I've actually seen a person. We were just chilling in the courtyard with Swamiji. Swamiji looked at the person and said, "Hey, why are you still wearing glasses? Come here." And then he gave her the jnananjana. I've never seen her wear glasses ever since then. So if anybody's questioning why they might need to go to Sadashivoham and you got glasses, that's the reason. Come here now. Also, we've been talking about the preparation of the ground and how it's going to radiate the energy. And when I first got here, literally before I even got to the gate, I felt the energy just rush into me. And now I can say, like, the ground isn't even fully prepared yet. And I can feel like a massive energy boost. Like, honestly, I feel like I'm drunk, but I'm not drinking any liquor yet. I'm drunk on Sadashiva right now, and I'm loving every second of it. And I know what it's like to be drunk, because I'm coolie. I've been known to walk out of the liquor store with 3 liters to drink to the face in one day. And I can honestly say it feels way better to be here in Kailasa, drunk on Sadashiva, than any kind of liquor or anything else you're on in the Maya Matrix. Literally, I've gone from 3 liters a day to just saying, you know what? I want the cosmic energy. I want Sadashiva. I'll drink a liter of Sadashiva, a gallon of Sadashiva. Give me the whole Ganga. Give me the whole Ganga. I want the whole cosmic ocean. All of that, because that's the only thing that'll satisfy me now. I've had a taste of divine nectar, and I'm never going back. Yeah. And for anybody that's been hearing about the Gerba but hasn't seen it yet, this is the Gerba. I suggest you come here, you get this, you keep it in your pocket, and you never leave it anywhere other than taking it out to put it under your pillow or to hold it in your hand. That's the only exception for it not being on your body. Because this is magic. You can leave your cell phone, you can leave your wallet, you can even leave your home, but you should never ever leave without this on you. Literally yesterday, we were blessed to be able to witness the process of Swamiji making the powder to infuse into this Gerba. And just by being in that breathing space, I was able to go from only being able to see a little bit in the banyan leaf with the jnananjana applied onto it, to being able to, every single time they pick it up, just, is this? It's Sadashiva 1,000 years ago teaching the Saptarichis. It's this, it's that, it's that. And then I moved straight past the mirror onto the grandest slabs. And that was just a massive leap, and that's just because of the powder of the garba. So, you know, you guys need to get over here, and you need this. You need this in your life. If you don't have it in your life, you better come to Sadashivoham and come get it. If you don't, you're slipping heavy. The only thing I can say now is that I can't wait for Sadashivoham, because I know because of these alchemy products, I will be able to retain the enlightenment energy. I will be able to retain the manifestation of powers, and it'll always be with me. And I will be able to join the demonstration team and go all around the world demonstrating the yogic sciences, make sure everybody knows that these powers are real, the Shaktis are real. And I've made the transition from wanting to be a harem king to becoming a full celibate just off of willpower. And I've made the decision to become a brahmachari. I'm just waiting for Swamiji to give me the initiation. The reason why I made that decision is because Swamiji put it beautifully and simply for my simple mind to understand. Physical power requires a physical brahmachari body. So I'm going to not only be demonstrating the third eye powers, I'm going to go around the world demonstrating the physical powers and show that the Vedic sciences are real. And these Shaktis are real, and Sadashiva is real. He's sitting right there in that throne. And he will give you these real powers if you want it.
Nithyanandam. My name is Ma Nithyaduganandam from Singapore. I'm a living teacher. So I'd like to share on my experience in the causing, because I'm part of the causing team after having been here for about 6 weeks now doing causing. See, when you do causing sincerely with integrity and authenticity, Sadashiva reveals the signs of causing to all of you. What I cognize through this process is so many clicks happen in the inner space. One of which is there's so many seekers yearning to receive this gift of Sadashivoham 2016. Me, myself, is one of them. And when I caused myself, I realized how my space shifted because something happened within. And from that powerful space of understanding the importance of Sadashivoham for every being who are sincerely seeking to be liberated from the Maya, the matrix. So the first step is to help the people to recognize this is the gift. And the next part of my role, or our role, the cause's role, is to help them overcome whatever perceived obstacles they have. They are all part of the Maya. I'd like to share with you one incident or one case that I've helped to cause. This lady is from Singapore. Now, there was one night I received a WhatsApp text from her after midnight. I was surprised to receive text from her at such a late hours. And she was telling me that she felt this strong pull from her being to want to come to Sadashivoham, but obviously she had a lot of obstacles to overcome and she's not able to handle it. So step by step, I guided her within 48 hours, less than 48 hours to be precise. She caused herself. And the next day, she was prepared to submit the resignation letter to the boss. And because of the space she shifted, the powerfulness that she was radiating, the boss said, please don't leave. You can go for no pay leave, come back, and you still have a job. So she was like pleasantly surprised. So, wow, I was prepared to, for the worst. And the next auspicious things that happened was she got a loan, which is interest-free for 12 months, which gives her a lot of security because she didn't need to feel the stress after she come back from Sadashivoham to service the loan. And all that become all one good things happening after another after she shifted her space. And then the next thing she will ask me, what am I going to do after Sadashivoham, and she knew from Akashic record that she's going to be sharing the gift of yoga, kriya, and meditation. I say, so be it then. But she said, I don't know how to get started. I say, don't worry, I'll give you some coaching. So, see, from the cause's point of view, when you are able to guide these people from where they are stuck in, you start seeing the space, how all these are playing in their inner space. You get a sense of the solution that Swamiji has given us in terms of teaching, in terms of manifestation of power. All comes, so useful when you're doing causing. To me, causing is like the application, really living what Swamiji has given us in terms of teaching and the powers to manifest. So that's the best time to do it. I remember in Katok Upanishad and Lord Yama once said that one of the way to have eternal life, liberation, is to give alms, which is enriching and causing. And I just know that when you continue to enrich and cause people's reality, the purpose they have assumed the body, I just know that I will have eternal life. So the other thing I also wanted to share is that in the process of causing, there's so many things that we actually get a click from people with different backgrounds, different challenges they may be going through, and how the Maya matrix play up in their inner space. And in a sense that when you're able to have the clarity through the jnananjana and whatever powers that Swamiji has gifted us, you become the channel for them to be able to help them see where they are stuck in. And that in itself, to me, is one of the greatest gifts that we can all receive, because you're going to make so many lives fulfilled just by helping them to see the reality as it is, and also be able to cause their reality. I think that's the best thing we can all do, in the causing process. Now, I wanted to share also, in the process of causing, I have made so many friends. Some I have met for a long time, which I haven't met since like last IA in Nithyananda, and some I have not even met at all. Someone just asked me to call, and then I'm just connected, and in the process helping them, guiding them through WhatsApp, whatever, and they're becoming friends now. I have such a huge friend. They're all waiting to see me here in December. So it's like a big family. You almost like feeling that you're actually causing a family of people who you share ideologically in terms of the science of living enlightenment, to be Sadashiva yourself. And that itself is such a beautiful experience, because this is going to culminate into the greatest historical celebration on planet Earth. And that's something that every seeker who are yearning for this for many, many janmas, many, many births, are actually going to be congregating in this land to celebrate the greatest happening on planet Earth in the universe with Sadashiva himself. So with that, I thank you for listening. Thank you.
Nithyanandam, everyone. My name is Sachin. I completed my IA recently in September, and I stayed back just to be with Swamiji for some time. And it was one of the best decisions I made to stay at this time, because I'm now able to witness a lot of things as a part of the preparations for Sadashivoham. I can't even imagine what Sadashivoham will be like. Forget about the new hall that's coming up, the kitchen plans, the gifts and whatnot, right? I mean, there are so many exciting things. I don't want to spend time on those. But I want to really talk about a profound experience that I had myself. Swamiji has been talking about integrity so much these days, reiterating and reiterating so that we get it. And he's sitting in his courtyard, and like a gigawatt nuclear power station, right? Or a Sadashiva power station, charging all these gigawatt batteries, right? The Alchemy products to be given out in the Sadashivoham. Now, what was happening was, when he was radiating this kind of a huge energy, he was simultaneously trying to tell us that we have to be integrated. Now, I was not really getting it, what the idea of integrity was, the inner space was, because I come from the world of matrix, very well rooted there. So I thought these products would not probably have much effect on me, or it will take a long time for a person like me. But without really taking a long time, the moment I started using it, keeping it with me, and being just around when he was consecrating all these products, there was a huge shift that started happening. Now, I started getting the cognition of sitting in a living room and watching the TV. The TV being the mind, and I being the being who is watching it, and thinking that the TV is my space. Everything about me is the TV. I'm simply following it. And I'm not even aware of the space around me where I can do a lot more things. I can simply mute the TV and continue to do things. So this idea, this cognition never came, and until this became cognition, the idea of integrity, the inner space, never happened. And what was happening during that time was at the physical level, all this energy was draining out of me as intense heat through my skin, through my head, through my nose, eyes. I just could not understand why I was having so much of heat. I was not able to hold on to that energy. So following his simple instructions, I started aligning myself and clearing all my inner thoughts, and started doing the things that were supposed to do in those 4 hours for Sadashiva, right, in the morning. And within a couple of days, all my body started becoming normal, and something wonderful happened. My day started to feel like, see, before when I was in the matrix, the day was, okay, another day. I get up, I go through the same course, right? I go through the bathroom routine, I go through my office routine, I'm just waiting for evening, and then evening happens, and then I have to, so it's the same pattern that's running in my head, next kind of a thing. Here, the cognition is so totally different, that every day seems like it's a new day. It's completely new. I'm experiencing this for the first time. I don't even know what's happening, and every event that happens seems to have a flow just to elevate me from an experience standpoint. I mean, this was a huge shift for me, and imagine, I mean, having the product with me has made such a difference in a short time. If you get the various products that he has been talking about from himself, right, delivered to him by you personally, the kind of effect it will have on your life, it will simply pull you out of the matrix without much effort from your side. You just need to hold the integrated space with it. It's like having a space portal with you. The moment you click it, you are just gone from here. So that's what I experience, and I welcome you all to Sadashivoham.
Nithyanandam. I'm Manitya Paripurnananda from Mumbai. I've come here to give my contribution in, guess what, Sadashiva's kitchen. So Sadashiva's kitchen is where Swamiji himself is taking so much of interest. You know, he wants each and every participant to be fed. Whole day he wants the participants to eat nicely, and this time in Sadashivoham he is going to give 40 items per meal. Just imagine. See, every IA we are getting only 21 items. This time it is 40 items. So see how much you will be eating all the 3 times, but still you will never gain weight. No, but none of us will gain weight. So all the items will be prepared as per the Hindu Bhagashastram, which is what Lord Sadashiva himself has written. Each recipe also has been prescribed from him. What kind of food grains, what kind of vegetables, fruits should be eaten, and what is the recipe, how each ingredient, in what amount we have to use. So everything will be used as per Sadashiva's instructions in Sadashivoham, which is only going to give you good health, heal all the food allergies that you are carrying. It will heal your system. You will not gain weight, and it will be aligned to the process that Swamiji will be conducting here. So I don't want to reveal more secrets regarding what will be served. I just want to invite every one of you to come here for Sadashivoham, experience Sadashiva, and taste Sadashiva's kitchen. Thank you.
Nithyananda. My name is Agni, and I am from professionally an IT background, working as a performance testing engineer. So I am part of the construction team. So one thing I would like to share my experience of being part of the construction team, also the not compromising on quality. Swamiji gives us a clear instructions for each and every including the hall and the floor and the tents which is going to come on all the aspects. For example, a couple of weeks before, we were planning to lay the wooden floor without the chapati stones actually. So when we were approached Swamiji because of the tight timelines, he said no, because only when we lay that chapati stones and then lay on the wooden floor, the people will be dancing very often, and he is preparing the ground to receive all of you, for everybody to even the dance, and then the floor should be very hard, and he just preparing in that aspect. And the second thing I would like to share is the
No. Floor should be stable, that is why stone. Floor should be soft, that is why wood. Tell the logic properly. It should not be hard on the knees and the feet, that is why wooden floor. But it should be stable, that is why it's a stone slab.
Yeah. So that much detail micromanaging Swamiji is conducting for the Sadashivoham 2016. And the second one is the way he micromanages everything and the multitasking basically. Recently we were having a meeting, a construction team meeting, and it was a very serious decision was going on. And if you see, Swamiji will be seeing this iPad and attending to many other people, but yet he will be able to guide us specifically on taking the very important and serious decision. I was like, how is it possible? Because after attending to all the other things and yet also guiding the team, and that was experientially, it was literally a wow factor for me. And that is same thing is happening in all the aspects of the Sadashivoham preparations. So I personally invite everybody, don't miss this opportunity and be part of the Sadashivoham 2016 and enjoy what is going on here for the preparations. Thank you.
Nithyanandam. My name is Nithyananda. I am a part of the Annamandar team. I would like to add an important component that is related to the food that is going to be offered in Sadashivoham 2016. You might have had best delicious food in different parts of the world, in different parts of the society, or best hotels. But what is that is going to make Sadashivoham 2016 food is going to be completely different and unique from the food whatever you have had so far is not only the organic ingredients that we are going to add to the food, not the ghee, not the jaggery, not the sweetening agent. It is the love of the master. It is the love of the master.
Love, sir.
Whenever Swamiji calls us for some whenever Swamiji calls us for the meetings, when she shares this vision,
Yes. என்னால
expectations.
முடியலப்பா. ஐயோ இப்பவே கண்ணை கட்டுதே.
The way he wants to take care of the participants, whether it is the ingredients or right from the kitchen where we are going to hold, or the vessels that we are going to use for cooking, or the vessels that we are going to use for dining. Even he wants to give the best to each and every one of the participants who are going to come for the Sadashivoham 2016. We have gone to different parts of the world also. We have searched in different parts of the world to hold the best kitchen, to procure the best organic items. But finally, experientially even I understood nothing can be the best place other than the Biddi. So, right from the place or from the procurement and everything, Swamiji is very particular about the way we are going to serve each and every soul that's going to be a part of Sadashivoham. That day, in one of the meeting, when Swamiji was telling, Ma, even if it is for the small pickles, I don't want the participants to go from here to there. I want everything to be available in their own place. I don't want them to move themselves from here to there. Even from small things, he wants plenty of food should be given to them. He said in one of the satsang, one wrong meal can change the whole thinking of a person. So he takes utmost care that we are completely aligning ourselves to the Bhagavasastra. As Ma was telling, the cooking guide given by Lord Sadashiva himself. From there to the dishes that we are going to provide, or even the water that we are going to, the container that is going to hold the water, from everything, Swamiji has a different vision. Every time when Swamiji wants to give new things, either it may be the alchemy products, or as Agni Ayya was stating, he doesn't want to compromise on the quality. Whether it is a construction department, or Annamandara department, or the Vastram what Swamiji wants to give, and he was sharing in the satsang, everything he wants to give the best to the participants. Whenever I just go in front of him, he is just full of how I can give the best, how I can give the best, how I can give the best. So, when he is full of waiting here to invite each and every one of you, what about you? Did you not have even the second thought current of how I am going to make it happen? Just a strong intention to experience the love of the Master is enough. You will simply make it happen for Sadashivoham 2016. Thank you.
Nithyanandam. My name is Ananda Kala Bhairava. I live in Los Angeles and happy to be here as a team working and preparing for the Sadashivoham 2016. And right now I'm working with the accounting department. Part of the accounting department is we go and verify the materials. We talked about the stones. You won't believe it, when the trucks come, we go with a notebook and the tape measure. We measure every stone, not only the linear length, even the depth. Swamiji's instruction is, if it is less than 2.5 inch depth, do not accept. Just imagine, as anybody, any CEO or any micromanagers have given like this kind of thought to any project, mind-blowing. I've seen managers attending meetings with the managers in years. They'll be talking for 1 hour. I will not have a single line in my notebook to write. We'll look at each one's face. What did we do? They're beating around the bushes. No. When Swamiji says one line, we need a book to write down the description of that. That is the micromanagement. I am a chemist, I have an MBA, but not this kind of management or the project management as a whole. Swamiji doesn't have any books, computers, everything comes out. I'm very lucky to be in his courtyard. Courtyard is not even air conditioned room, it's not like a other CEO's office. There are trees, there are birds chirping, And the Swamiji has given even the paddy for the birds. They will be eating and it will be dropping on my head sometimes. So it's an open air. I'm happy to be with, I'm fortunate to be with Swamiji. We'll be discussing everything. We'll be doing accounting work and all. It is such a learning experience. Swamiji, thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to be part of this one. The reason I'm asking you all, emphasizing, hey, please come here is, knowing is not enough. You can go to the Google, you can do anything, but experience is what it counts. When you experience, the knowing more than the knowledge will come to you. I never read any books in spirituality. All the things given is by Swamiji's grace only. I probably have done 0.01. Maybe it's not even that. In Six Sigma says 99.99997. Probably that's what I did. Swamiji does all the work, whatever he has blessed me with. Bhagavad Gita says, raise yourself by yourself if you'll be your friend. So if you lower yourself, you are your own enemy. I'm fortunate to be with Swamiji. I do nothing. He blesses with me like a consciousness spaces, Turyatita. I don't even know what it is. Unless you experience, you don't know what it is. Where the energy comes from, sometimes I won't even be able to move my body, but all of a sudden this energy comes, God, I'm ready to go. And last night I was there for 3:30. I thought it was just 1 o'clock. And I could go for the yoga in the morning, I'm here, and I don't sleep in the daytime. So all this grace, this energy, sitting right next to you in a few feet away from this. So please do not miss this opportunity. Don't postpone it. And please come and attend the Sadashivoham experience. Then you will know what, and we can talk about it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the opportunity given to me.
Nithyanandam. My name is Shreyananda. And whatever people are sharing about the preparations for Sadashivoham 2016, I can really tell nothing is exaggerated. So much is going on. Just some sharing about the kitchen was there, the construction which is happening. There's so many vehicles are coming, so many people are working, and I always feel I'm in a very lucky part of the ashram here, the Adinam. Very lucky team I'm on, because I'm on the team, we call it the vision department, the vision team, and it means whatever is happening in the Adinam, I get to see a lot of it, because the vision team is the people actually behind the cameras, sitting in the tech pit here in front, and we take care that whatever is happening here, the programs going on, whatever Swamiji is sharing, that it actually gets to you guys. If you're sitting in the hall, whatever you're seeing in the screen, or if you're sitting back home, if you're watching through YouTube or Nithyananda TV, we're helping out to show what is going on in the Adinam, what Swamiji is giving us all. So what can you expect from this vision team for Sadashivoham 2016? Just like all other departments, and just like what Swamiji is holding for Sadashivoham 2016, everything is going to go to a complete new level. The whole experience will be of a complete new level. So for the vision part, that means whatever you're going to see, the screens we're going to use, the cameras we're going to use, whatever you're going to see will be best, but not only in the hall, wherever we go throughout the Adinam. If we're going to the temple, if we're going to the Vaidya Sarovar, when we're traveling with Swamiji, you'll be able to have the experience of actually participating in everything coming close to you, and of course the only thing we're really interested in, Swamiji being the most closest to you, because we'll just be showing him from every angle. And what we want you to take home after 21 days is that you just feel like all these 21 days, I've literally been in Swamiji's lap. I've been so close, I've been in his lap. And I think that is what Sadashivoham 2016 is. Swamiji is inviting you into his home. Literally, this is his home, this is his place. He's inviting you into his heart. It's such a special opportunity. He's calling you so close. And being part of this vision team, another reason we're so lucky is we just get to watch Swamiji a lot. We get to look at him, we just get to focus on him only. And Maybe this is a dimension that not a lot, that doesn't get a lot of attention. Swamiji might not be telling about it himself so much, but actually being in a place where you're close to Swamiji, where you get to look at him and just only imbibe him, just only get drowned in the experience of him. There's nothing else like that. And whatever dimensions are there to Sadashivoham, this aspect that you just get to forget yourself and only remember Swamiji, it's the transformation which happens in us. And I really want to invite you in that, because forgetting yourself and only remembering Swamiji, there's nothing else like it. It's the best thing which can happen to you. And I'm really inviting you to Sadashivoham, into the great experience which is going to be, I hope also the great visual experience, audible experience, whatever's going to happen. I'm giving you a big, big welcome, because it's just not to be missed, not to be missed. Thank you.
Nithyanandam, my name is Meena. I'm one of the Nithyananda Yoham participants. And to say that we're happy and blessed is an understatement. There's so much completion and transformation and expansion going on within us every day. I feel like each one of us is changing subtly and blossoming. So grateful. Swamiji is so generous. He shares his living space, his kitchen, the teachings. We can see how he manages the whole campus and more. And the stories he tells and the jokes, every moment is precious. It's just so generous. I don't think even a mother could be as generous with a child. It's very moving and very grateful. And the preparations for Sadashivoham 2016 are in tune with that. There is so much excitement in the air. There's hundreds of workers here. They're here 24 hours a day, and each nook and cranny is getting transformed. If you go to one area of the campus one day, and if you go there 24 hours later, there's some change. Just as an example, near the banyan tree, I'm not sure, but I think that there's going to be a river there with Shivalinga, so I'm really excited. I haven't seen it. That is one part of it. But on a personal level, what I experienced just yesterday, Swamiji was energizing the alchemy products, the spiritual alchemy products. So he called us, and we dropped everything and we ran there. And I got a prime seat, by the way, so I saw everything. As he did the process, the whole place was filled with more and more energy. It was palpable. You could touch it. It was so full with energy. And once he finished the process, Swamiji said, okay, so this is really good for you guys. That's what he said before he started, so come and see. So he said, okay, so it's a great time to manifest powers. So I was in a group where we were doing blindfold reading or third eye reading. And it was amazing. Just by watching that process, we all picked up so much. I was not, we had words. So I was not only able to see what was on my paper, but on everybody else's paper too. But I didn't see just the word. I saw it, like Ma Bodhana was saying, like a movie. And on my neighbor's paper, the word was bird. And I was like, yes, there's a bird, and it's white, and it's fluttering its wings. And there's a fence. And they were like, okay, Ma, that's somebody else's paper now. and then the other person had Swamiji on it. So so it's like, it's Swamiji. I can see his jadas. I can see the mala. It's Swamiji. And then they said, no, that's the other person's paper. And for me, I said, I can see everything. I can see nature. There's a mountain. There's trees. And Swamiji's walking up. For some reason, he wasn't smiling, but he was leading me up there. And he said, look at everything. So I said, it's everything. It's everything. And it's Mahadeva. It's Sadashiva. And she said, yes, that's your paper. So I read everything. Never experienced anything like it. So just by seeing the process, we picked up so much. So I can't imagine what it would be like to actually receive 20 products. So I hope you'll all be able to make it. I welcome you. Please come for Sadashivoham 2016. Thank you.
It's only now, after hearing everyone on the stage share the preparations that have been happening, that I realize we haven't even scratched the surface of the preparations happening. Swamiji is making this Sadashivoham 2016 such a huge breakthrough transformation for everyone that I think we could sit here for the next week sharing what we've seen, what we've done, what we've had the blessing to contribute to, what we're raising ourselves to, and even still that wouldn't encompass everything. See, as we're sharing on the stage here, there is still activity going on all around the Adinam. In order for you to have the most comfortable, hospitable stay, in order for you to receive gifts every single day of the program, not only the spiritual alchemy products, which are the gift beyond all imagining, but even souvenirs to take back with you. I've personally seen Swamiji micromanaging every detail about all of this to make sure that not only you have the wow factor in the inner space, not only so that the Sadashivoham state awakens as your state, but also so that as far as your material comforts are concerned, your enjoyment is concerned on every level. You enjoy this program fully. Now, I was actually there last year, blessed to be in Thailand for Nithyanandoham. And one thing that we all really enjoyed anytime we were in the hall with Swamiji, we knew Sadashiva is there. We're with Sadashiva. But sometimes, for example, between sessions, we would be in Thailand. And that's great. It's a nice beach vacation. It's fun. But what we all come for, what we're all here to experience, is that oneness with Sadashiva himself. When you come here, even between the sessions, you're in the most sacred energy field on planet Earth in all the universes. So even the time between manifesting sessions, you're going to be manifesting. You're going to be in the most sacred landscape, imaginable and unimaginable. The other thing I'd like to mention, when Ma Kalika was sharing all the Agamas, everything that's revealed, when she was sharing about the Shastra Pramana, and of course Swamiji gave the perfect elaboration to explain exactly what is Atma Pramana, Shastra Pramana, Sakshi Pramana, Apta Pramana. When we're hearing all of this, we should remember what Swamiji revealed to us yesterday, which is like the ultimate sacred secret for how to receive Him within ourselves. Swamiji was describing the ultimate integrity is when we raise that Guru Bhakti into the space of listening. Swamiji asked in one discourse, he said, Sadashiva himself is preparing for Sadashivoham. How are you preparing for Sadashivoham? Just being in the space of listening during Swamiji's satsang, during his morning message discourse, he's revealing literally everything we need to hear. How to have the will persistence so that you can be here. How to manifest. One beautiful word Swamiji gave us today, one click that I had, is the clarity of the vocabulary that we use. And Swamiji is using the most perfect language, again, imaginable or unimaginable, when he said that practice is a four-letter word. Manifesting is what you're all going to become to do. So don't think of this as something difficult. Don't think of your journey to Sadashivoham as a struggle. Literally understand that you can manifest it. And we are all here to help. As Ma Durgananda was sharing, the causing team is here to help you manifest anything that you feel you need in order to be here. And I say anything you feel you need because Swamiji himself already revealed, whoever has that sincere intention to experience Sadashivoham 2016 will be here without any obstacle. There are 2016 places, 2016 blessed beings are going to just land here with no difficulty, no struggle. What's going to determine how you can be among those 2016, have that will, persistence. Decide nothing is going to hold you back. Do whatever it takes for you to be here. Swamiji told us once, the moment a being takes one step towards Sadashiva, Sadashiva will rush to fulfill that being. Now, some people were asking, why is it that some individuals will have a money miracle, will have a huge happening land in their life to clear away their obstacles, and others feel that they don't? The difference is what I've seen, and I've seen so many lives get caused where people felt they have no money, they have no time, they have no family support, and within a few hours of speaking to a member of the initiated causing team, suddenly everything opens up for them. Their family supports, the funds get unlocked, they discover something that was previously a blind spot where they had the money already there. What gives the difference is having the will persistence to say, I will do absolutely everything in my power to be there. The moment you decide you're going to do everything in your power to be there, if there's anything beyond your power, but you're showing that you're exerting your full capacity, Sadashiva himself will do the rest. So everyone who has spoken on stage today has said that they sincerely invite you to be here for Sadashivoham 2016. Even beyond that, Swamiji has told us again and again, he's inviting you. He's opening the door. He is welcoming you to Sadashivoham 2016. And I especially invite everyone, if you've heard all of this and somehow some part of you is still experiencing the SDHD, the self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial, to think maybe this applies to others but not to you. Truly it applies to you. Just decide with the will persistence, not the will arrogance, not if I'm meant to be there, the funds will appear, but the will persistence, I will do everything in my power and it has to appear. We have members of the causing team sitting literally around the clock 24/7 from this sacred energy field, Nithyananda Pitam, Bengaluru Adinam, ready to give you that breakthrough to cause your reality so that you can manifest Sadashivoham 2016 in your life. Please reach out to us. We are literally just waiting to cause that reality for you. So thank you all for joining us today, and I look forward to meeting you in December. Nithyanandam.
I hope all of you really enjoyed today's sharings, and as we are preparing the land, we are preparing all the different departments for Sadashivoham. Let us prepare ourselves for Sadashivoham 2016. See you all on the 1st of December 2016 at Sadashiva's home for Sadashivoham 2016. Thank you for watching, and let's give a very good hand to all the Adinavasis and Nithyananda Yogam participants who came in to share their interesting journey as we are moving towards Sadashivoham 2016.
Yes, blessings. So now we are going again to prepare for more things. It is just continuation, preparation for the next thing. So with this, I bless you all. Let you all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living, Shuddhadvaita Saivam, the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.